and that is the No Child Left Behind, and also the issue of vouchers, which was a hot issue last year here in Utah especially. As I've gone around and polled different teachers and different teacher groups and just kind of asked the question, it looks as though No Child Left Behind has been, number one, there's a lack of full funding of the programs, and the other thing that they have a problem with No Child Left Behind is the teachers are being forced to teach to a standardized test, and we're losing this element of teaching to students. And so I'm of the mind, as I talk to teachers, that there either number one has to be serious reforms of No Child Left Behind, or maybe even scrapping it all together and coming up with some new thing. I think the less federal influence we have in the education process and the more local control and abilities we have in the education process are really vital to the education system that we've got. And I think we need to include more parent input and even student input on how we create an education policy, and even business input. What is the future jobs, what are the future things that are going on in this country in regards to education? We have got to look to that future, and I don't think teaching to a standardized test and pushing the envelope on these teachers with a standardized one-size-fits-all package is the right approach for American education. So that's on that issue. The second issue is the voucher issue. And I've thought a lot about vouchers, and I've looked at the arguments on both sides. I don't think we ought to be diverting funds from the public system to a private system. I don't have a problem with taking kids to a private school or homeschooling their kids. But I think when we start diverting funds away from the public sector to the private sector, we're opening ourselves up. And there's obviously extreme examples. There's an accountability issue as to where the money goes and how it's being used. At least under the public umbrella, we have a follow-up, we have an accounting. And so I'm definitely against privatizing the school system, or at least the public school system, through a voucher system. If people want to go ahead and start their own program, their own private school, that's fine. And I'm okay with the charter school type of a system. I think charter schools are healthy too, but they are once again under the public system where they can have teachers being credentialed and a little follow-up and a little accountability. So.